AI agents are powerful. They reason, adapt, and can act all on their own. And they can create tremendous value for a range of different use cases like customer service, supply chain, IT operations, and many other tasks. But here's the problem. In production, they can go rogue. Think about it. An AI agent could make a decision that you can't explain, to where you wouldn't be able to trace the inputs to the outputs, or you could have multiple outputs for the same input and not be sure of which one is correct. Or worse, it could fail silently in between, and you would not be able to tell where it happened. When that happens, debugging is almost impossible, compliance is at risk, and most importantly, both reliability and trust can erode. In practice, observability for AI agents rests on three key pillars. First is decision tracing, understanding how the agent came to decisions to get from the input and output and all of the steps that it took in between. Second is behavioral monitoring, understanding what the agent was inferring, were there any loops or anomalies that we need to be aware of, or other risky patterns. Third is outcome alignment, starting with that input and context. Did it actually generate the outcome that was intended? Together, these three things give us transparency, visibility, and operational control. So how does this actually work? It starts with capturing three types of information. We talked about the inputs and context, basically the instructions that the agent was given and the initial information that are received. Then we move on to the decision and reasoning, understanding the thinking that's happening within the agent to drive towards those actions and results. And then finally, the outcome, and ensuring that it actually matched the intent of what the agent started with. All of these pieces of information get logged as structured events to understand the behavior and patterns of the agent. Together, we stitch them together like a timeline to understand what the agent did, and we can use it like a replay to be able to go back and understand the behavior and see whether there's anything we need to change. And again, checking whether the outcome matched the original input and intent. Did the agent stay aligned with what we wanted it to do, or did we see anomalies? This is where observability differs from monitoring. Whereas with monitoring, you have the raw signals like the CPU load or the token count or error rates. With observability, you actually have the context of the decision trail, being able to trace everything that was done, and be able to analyze that, replay, and improve the agent's behavior going forward. So here's the takeaway. Observability for AI agents isn't just dashboards or metrics, it's a full picture of the inputs, the decisions that the agent took, and the outcomes. With those three things together, stitched into the timeline that we have, we can understand what the agent did, why it did it, and build that transparent trail that you can trust, analyze, and ultimately improve. That's what makes it possible to operate autonomous systems reliably at scale.